Hi, I'm Sydney. Welcome back to my Flock and Squawk, and since part 1, the last time you saw me, I have made precisely 3 mock-ups for the top of my Lois Lane cosplay, the 1935 suit. Had probably 6 or 7 meltdowns, and really am considering just moving on to something else. So I have my Sonic wig, because I'm going to be cosplaying Sonic the Hedgehog, and it's fine, it's a cheaper wig. I got one that had some variation in color, and we're gonna see if we can crimp it and style it. I have my crimper, scissors, got to be glued hair gel, and then I have 2 different types of L'Oreal Garnier hairspray. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of a go, crimping, hopefully to get a little bit of volume. I should probably get a hairbrush. But yeah, I'm not sure when or how an honest part 2 video will end up happening, because I think I might just be going a different direction. I went to the thrift store that does clothing, and I found the only pair of slacks that would fit me. Part of my meltdowns have honestly about how just things have been fitting on my body. So I got that. I got a vest that I can trace for a pattern, but yeah, I think I might just do that and make a white blouse, because I don't think I have any just plain white blouses. But also, since the last time I saw you, I made a little Superman pin, so there's that. I'll probably just do the vest in browns, kind of do that, I guess. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on this wig and we'll see how things go, where things go. But first I gotta see if I can actually crimp it and if I can make this a little bit better. We'll have to pick a spot that's not going to be noticeable. Plug it in. Let's go to the lowest temperature, 280. So yeah, cosplay, it seems like it was gonna work out so well, but proportionally I'm 5'5", so not like the shortest, but proportionally it was looking off. Like, I usually look really good in, or at least to me I look good in high-waisted, sort of cropped, you know. And it's just a long line, and like just fit issue after fit issue, because the pattern had for a bigger bust, apparently. I picked based off of like measurements, and yeah, just one thing after the next. I don't have that much of a bust. I have a wider hip, and then the length, just all of it was not turning out how I was hoping. So it's very frustrating. So let's kind of see if perhaps I can do heat. Is it not warmed up enough? Oh, no, that's warm. But I should grab some a hairbrush or a comb. Alright, so I cleaned up my workstation a little bit and I grabbed brush and comb. So I'm just gonna, guess I'll give the wig a quick little brush. I don't really have like anything too in mind for this Sonic like styling. I just sort of want to maybe give it a little more volume, and I feel like crimping will help do that. And then sort of do some face framing stuff, make it a little bit more blended with, I don't know, just everything. But I just feel like giving it a little crimp will help amp up the volume, and then we can kind of style a little bit. So obviously my cosplay for Sonic is based off of a lot of just general e-girl Sonic cosplays. Nothing too crazy. I'm wearing athletic shorts. I got the athletic like vest, red tennis shoes with white leg warmers. You know, fairly basic. I have a Shadow the Hedgehog mini backpack that I'll be using. So let's see if we can safely crimp this. So here's just a small section. That doesn't look crimped. Maybe we have to hold it longer. Oh yeah. So if I count to 8, that should be good. So I'm just going to time-lapse crimping, and then we will see after that how things are going. Time-lapse. So I just finished crimping the whole wig, and as you can see, it's looking a lot fuller, which is one of the best parts about crimping. Plus it gives all the hair just some texture to work with. So this is the front. It's got the shorter, lighter sections, and then it's variation throughout, and it kind of has like a bit of a shaggy cut. So I've gone through, I've crimped it all, and my plan is to, oh, I should unplug the crimper. My plan is to sort of add volume up here, just sort of backcomb, and use some of the hairspray, kind of build a little bit of volume, put on the ears that I got for Sonic, and just sort of go from there. I'm not sure how much length, if at all, I'm going to cut it, or if I'm going to, you know, make it shorter, do like some sort of, you know, I'm not entirely sure where the vision is. I just know that I really need to get this done, or want to get it done. It would have been fine if I didn't style the wig, other than like maybe pinning back the front, because, you know, the curls were cute, but I want to do something a little bit more than just pulling the wig out of the bag. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to, well, going to backcomb and just sort of spray, backcomb, spray, hairspray, a little bit of the gel, and then, yeah, kind of see how things go. So I'm just gonna, I think I'll start with the front, just to, like, get it over with. But, yeah, just gonna try and do my best to style this wig. I hope it goes better than the Lois Lane cosplay, but I'm running out of time. This is my last weekend before Rose City, and so yeah, that's where I'm at, and I really appreciate that you guys are sticking around, even though it's kind of a shit part two, to be honest. Like, this isn't what I was hoping for either. I was hoping that it would go better, but like I said, I'm just feeling a lot of self-consciousness, having a lot of fit issues, just a whole bunch of it. And I still want to, like, share my cosplay stuff, but I'm, like, thinking of what else I could do, or, like, what adjustments I could make to try and have it work, because it's like I put a lot of effort in. But yeah, that's just sort of where I'm at. I have the ears and tail for my Garfield cosplay that I'm planning on working on. It's kind of like a back burner project because I want to, like, do goofy stuff with that, you know. But so yeah, I'm going to probably time lapse again, just to make it easy. I don't want this whole video to just be like 2 hours of me back combing and crimping and that sort of thing. So I've been playing around with it a lot and used a little bit different hairspray. Lots of got to be glued, not gooed. And the front is definitely more how I was hoping. Obviously, this front hairline, not the best. I did not get a lace front wig, and also it's a little bit ratty, but it's like standing up and away from my face a little bit better. And I've done a lot of back combing and smoothing on the back. And I think maybe I should trim the back, like cut the hair some. Like there's a lot of length here. But is that like in my favor to have length? I feel like conflicted on that. Obviously, like, there's no hiding that this is, in fact, a wig. So, there is, like, a ton of hair. Do I do something about it? Or do I just, like, full e-roll it? I'm also debating, like, if I put on makeup, will that make me feel any different about it? Because seeing this like mostly styled wig with no makeup, not really selling the like illusionary look that cosplay has. But I think, you know, it's coming along. Maybe I should like take a pause on this and work on figuring out that Lois Lane. My ultimate sadness. But yeah, this is what I've got so far. It's a very, very long wig, with it being crimped and stuff. But I feel like a big wig is important for Sonic because it's like his spikes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like this for the moment and think on it. So maybe I'll do makeup and put it on and do like a test run. Lots to think about. I really should work on my other cosplays. But, you know, this has taken all day. It's 12:30, but it's taken all day so far. So this is what we are at the moment. So yeah, that has been the styling of this wig so far. It might be subject to change later. I might adjust a few things, wash it, redo. But that's kind of where I'm at for the moment. When you're watching this, I will be at Rose City Comic Con, and I will be debuting my Sonic the Hedgehog cosplay for the first time. So if you want to see actual finished pictures of what it looks like at Rose City, go over to my Instagram. You can check it out there. I'm 100% certain I will be posting pictures there. And then probably next video will be featuring more about this. I can't promise at this time that I will be doing more cosplay videos regarding the 1935 Lois Lane. I'm not saying that I won't be actively trying to work on it and that you might not see it in the future, but at this point I literally have under like 4 days to be able to finish my cosplays for Rose City, and I am basically starting from scratch with the Lois Lane. I had Super Lois Lane as the second one, and I'm scrapping that because it's just things aren't working out how I want for the cosplays, and kind of at the point where I just need to get them done. So I might film parts, or I might just talk about them later, like I did with my Sailor Moon cosplay from a couple years back. And yeah, I just kind of have to get cosplays done, and next video you will see is hopefully a little bit of fun from our time at Portland Rose City Comic Con. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you flock and squawk again with me sometime. Bye!